these cases leads to all these factors leads to the centralization of authority. Okay, all the factors demands the centralization of authority. Coming to the advantages of centralization, so what are the advantages of centralization? First one is the standard of work goes up. So managers in every department keep the quality standards high and ensure smooth running. Okay. So this is the first advantage of centralization. So we will see that the central at the top level management delegates some not as authority, but it gives some directions, instructions to the next level managers regarding the operations. Okay, we have studied before that top level management in centralization of authority, they fully deal with planning, organizing, controlling, okay, directing all these activities, decision making, all these activities. But for middle level managers, okay, they delegate the activities of operating activities. Okay, so operating activities are nothing but the departmental activities which are done by the managers in their daily life. Okay, so therefore in such cases each manager has to look after their personal departments, and this increases the quality standards. Okay, why? Because he is restricted towards his department only. He has to look after his department only. So he is responsible to his department. Therefore, he uses his full potentiality for the development or growth of the department. Okay, and he maintains the quality standards and ensures smooth running in the department. Okay, and coming to coordination is easier. Higher management ensures the same policy for junior at various levels. They ensure coordination between all juniors and aligns their actions. So here coordination is easier means we know centralization of authority relies with the hands of top level management. So here top level management, they ensures the policy of coordination between juniors and aligns their actions with the seniors. Okay, so higher management, so the policy for juniors at various levels will be equal. Okay, so there will be a coordination between the superiors and subordinates. Why? Because superiors, they will direct the juniors, okay, or subordinates. So according to the directions of the superiors here, the subordinates will work. Okay, so therefore they will have a coordination between the superior and the subordinate, because both of them work according to the decisions that were taken by the top level management. So therefore they have to work according to the decisions of top level management, and it results in the coordination. So coordination becomes easier. And another advantage is the command goes through a proper hierarchy. So command in the sense here, the instructions are the directions or the guidelines that were given by the top level management by the lower level management. Okay, so therefore a command goes through a proper hierarchy means the top level management, it will guide or it will command the next level management, that is known as the middle level management, and the those are the functional heads or the departmental heads of the organization. Okay, and these subordinate, these superiors or the managers, okay, they will follow a chain of command. Okay, that is they will instruct those top level management instructions to the superior subordinates. Okay, so therefore a chain of command will be seen in centralization of authority. Okay, it means that every person is responsible or accountable to the top level management. Okay, middle level management, they are responsible to the top level management. Lower level management are responsible for the middle level management and top level management. Okay, so command goes through a proper hierarchy means a step by step, level by level process is maintained. A hierarchy, a chain of command is maintained. Okay, next one is Tunnel vision. So what does tunnel vision means? A firm can pay attention to achieving its vision easily when it has centralized management. Okay, so more number of people, more number of levels of management. Okay, so all these were not involved in the centralization of authority. A board will be a board of members. Okay, they will be involved in the decision making or planning, organizing, staffing, and controlling. All these functions of management are okay. They will have a vision regarding the organization. So the vision or mission, all these will be framed by the centralized management or else top level management only. Okay, no other people will be involved in this. So a firm pay better and best attention towards the vision of the organization. Okay, what is the purpose of our organization, what should be achieved in future. Okay, so the goals will be or else the objectives of the organization will be framed by the top level management. So they will have a clarity. Okay, so what is the vision of the organization and how should be it communicated. Okay, so upper management can tell the organization's vision to the workers and assist them in reaching the goal. Why? Because they are the framers of the objectives, they are the makers of the policies. Okay, so definitely they will have a clear clarity regarding the objectives of the organization, regarding the vision of the organization, and they will communicate it properly and effectively to the next level of management. Okay, that is the middle level management and the lower level management. And coming to cost or cut. Okay, this is also another advantage. So these are all advantages regarding the centralization of authority. Okay, so cost or cut means a centralized institution sticks to standard rules and processes that guide the institution. So therefore, this cuts the administrative and workplace cost. So how it cuts the cost means, so they will have a standard predetermined rules and procedures, okay, regarding the institution. So proper standard rules and procedures if we are following means according to the guide of the institution means definitely we will not see any burden, extra burden regarding any cost, administrative cost or workplace cost. Okay, so therefore proper standard rules as assigning proper standard rules and processes means procedures means definitely we will not see extra cost in the organization relating to the administrative or workplace cost. Okay, and decisions can be taken quickly. So in centralized firms a few people decide and pass it on to the juniors. So having few people makes the process of making decisions more efficient as one meeting is enough to discuss various things. Okay, so, if at all more levels of management and more number of employees are involved in any decision making means definitely it will be a time taking process and at the same time, okay, it incurs cost also. But whenever a few people or 3 to 4 members, if at all they sit and they decide regarding any issue means definitely by one meeting, okay, they will take a decision more efficiently. Okay, and they will discuss it. Okay, so finally we can see that decisions can be taken quickly. Coming to disadvantages of centralization. So what were the disadvantages of centralization? First one is leadership is bureaucratic. Okay, so bureaucratic in the sense centralized leadership is like dictatorial leadership. All workers have to do what their management tells them to do. Okay, so we all know dictatorship means whatever the central authority says, definitely at any cost at the end of the day we have to do that. Okay, if at all we have not acted according to the centralized authority means it leads to punishments. Okay, therefore centralized leadership means it is like a dictator leadership. all workers have to do what their management tells them to do. Okay, they should not be against to the organization. Whatever the organization conveys to them, at any cost the workers should perform. Okay, coming to second one. So it means it is definitely a disadvantage in centralized system. Why? Because they have to be the organizations should have some concern towards the workers. Okay, so this may be a disadvantage regarding the organization. Okay, taking one-sided decisions, having a dictatorial type of a leadership is not good for any organization. Okay, so next one is remote control. The organization's managers are pressurized to take decisions on behalf of the firm. Okay, they cannot control how it is enacted. Okay, so here organizations managers are the middle level management. Okay, they are pressurized to take decisions on behalf of the firm, means uh, according to the guidance and the directions of the top level management regarding the operational activities. They have to take daily decisions regarding the operational activities. Okay, so in all the times those managers may not have control on the things depending on the changing environments. Okay, therefore they cannot control the actions. Okay, next one is work is delayed. So centralization results in work being delayed because we know that the decisions are taken by the top level management, and those have to be communicated to each and every level of management. Okay, and the communication should be sent to different levels of management, from the head office to the levels of management. Okay, from the levels, each level of management to the lower level of management. So definitely it is a time taking process. Okay, so the work will be delayed by the communication, delay of communication. And the other one is workers may not be loyal. So workers stick to firms that give them personal initiatives for the work. Okay, so we see in first point, leadership is bureaucratic. Here they show more concern towards work rather than the workers. Okay, so therefore here the workers will not feel loyal towards the organization. Why? Because here in a centralized system, the authority, the organization will not give any personal initiative for the workers. Okay, so therefore if at all there is no initiative for the workers in the organization. Okay, so definitely they will not feel loyal towards the organization. Okay, uh, an initiative work lacks as the workers do whatever the upper management tells them to do. Okay, so this means what top level management communicates to them, according to that the lower level management will work. So here there is no initiative, we will not see any initiative to from the side of the worker. uh, no new ideas can be accepted by the centralized authority. Okay, or else any innovative ideas, if at all the worker wants to discuss, means so the organization will not consider all those aspects. Therefore it kills the initiative of the workers. Here the workers are there only to perform the work according to the instructions that were given by the top level management. Okay, so or else the higher level of authorities, but they should not have their own decision making. Okay, regarding the work. So ultimately this will kills the initiative of the workers. Coming to another one, specialization is not possible. A person cannot be a specialist in everything. Thus, in a centralized structure where decision making is done by a few executives, the firm does not have the expertise for management and supervision of many things. So we know that centralization means authority is vested with the top level management. Decision making is taken by the centralized authority. Only a few executives will take, and the work will be done by the lower level management. So here lower level management are not allowed to take any decisions, are not allowed to take any initiative regarding the work. So this kills the specialization. Here specialization will not be possible. Expertise of the particular field will not be possible. Why? Because no initiative is taken by the worker. He is not allowed to take any decisions. He is not allowed to take any give any opinion regarding the work or situations. Okay, therefore here it may not lead to the specialization or expertise in their particular field. And another one is it is not adaptable. The centralized institution works in a traditional way when executives are strict with techniques, methods, and policies. Okay, it prevents the use of improved and modern practices for the growth of the firm. So it is not adaptable means centralized institutions means they are very traditional, very conservative. Okay, where the strict techniques or strict methods, policies were adopted. Okay, so in such cases they are not very much positive towards the modern practices. Okay, they are all the time they want to prevent to use of improved or modern practices for the growth of the firm. So definitely it is a disadvantage. Why? Because in a changing world, okay, in a drastic changing world, each and every organization should change according to the changing environment in the external world. Okay, so therefore definitely if at all it is not according to the changing environments, okay, so definitely the organization's growth may not be seen. Therefore it is not adaptable. Centralization means, okay, so the new things or the modern practices, it is not encouraged. Centralization authority is not encouraged, or it will not take the modern practices. So it follows only the traditional way of methods or techniques. Another one is top management has a lot of work. So decision making and planning are done entirely by the apex management, is nothing but the top level management, and it does in a daily process. Okay, so therefore definitely top management has a lot of work because each and everything is seen by the centralization power authority. Okay, so it keeps a burden on the top level management. Okay, and communication doesn't flow up. The juniors have to do everything that they are told. No one listens or focuses on what they have to say. So this prevents upward communication in the firm. So communication doesn't flow up in the sense, we know that communications are many types, like upward communication, downward communication, horizontal, okay, flat. So in upward communication, downward communication means top level management communication will be conveyed to middle level, and from middle level to lower level, that is a chain of command. And coming to upward communication means from bottom level, that is lower level management. If at all lower level management have any grievances regarding the organization, okay, any pains and gains regarding the employees, so if at all they want to convey that communication to the top level management, so it is not there. No upward communication is there, only downward communication in centralization of authority. Okay, only the duty of the juniors is, or the lower level management is, whatever the higher authorities convey to them, okay, or communicate to them, that work only they have to do. Okay, so coming to example of centralization, so if we take Tesla company, so according to the Tesla follows the centralization of authority. So Tesla's philosophy is centralized on bettering the experience that customers get. Okay, it wants to introduce a product that people desire into the market. So centralized means centralization. So basically Tesla company is centralized, focused on experience of customers. Okay, so this is made possible by an advanced supply chain system that also echoes Tesla's values. So this resulted in the supply chain system enhancement. Okay, so basically centralization means for this Tesla company, it is centralized. So centralized in the sense it is centralized on better experience to give for the customers. So means according to the people's desire. Okay, according to the requirement, according to the needs of the people, it wants to figure out the um, Tesla car. Okay, so likewise Tesla adopted Dell's method. So the manufacturer provides directly to the customer. So this is revolutionary in the automotive industry. They employ online platforms and shopping centers to promote and sell cars. They don't ally with dealerships. Okay, so this is also another thing. Means no dealership means only centralization of authority is there. So centralization of authority, they have a vision regarding the bettering the experience of customers. According to the customers, they will customize. Okay, so for this also they have online platforms, okay, and shopping centers to promote their cars, okay, and sell their cars. And so in this meanwhile, they are directly selling their and promoting their cars, but they are not involving any dealership also. Okay, they sidestep the conventional dealership. This allows Tesla to supervise the process. This includes promotion and pricing also. Okay, so this is example for centralization. And so this is a concept regarding the centralization of authority.